Port Coquitlam. It's a town with a well-known mayor, no actual port, and politicians that listen to their voters.
This is not a rubber stamp process. The public is listened to in this community.
So when that many people come together, I'm going to listen to them.
That was at City Council last week, with councillors explaining why they were voting no to a rezoning. Now, were they against an industrial waste plant or a giant luxury condo? No. Instead, it was a two-story childcare meant for 65 kids by a nonprofit society that operates 3 other facilities in Metro Vancouver. But this was a new step for Port Coquitlam. They don't have any large childcare sites on neighborhood roads. Now, councillors did vote yes to the project at first and second hearings, indicating their general support. But once they heard from the public, the tide turned.
When you see this many people come out and they're this passionate and their concerns are so loud, it's hard to just blow past them.
But what exactly were those concerns? Here is a chart. The most common complaint?
We have parking issues.
We don't have the room to accommodate parking for 65 parents.
The sense of community cohesion that we have cherished will slowly erode due to parking disputes.
It's just going to be complete chaos.
Parking was cited by 6 people. Next up was the lack of sidewalks on the street as a safety concern. And at number 3,
the presence of a child care facility might have an adverse effect on the property value.
It's going to hurt our property values as well, which I don't think is fair to the residents of the street.
The property value is a significant concern for the homeowners in our neighborhood.
It'll even affect property values.
4 separate people claimed a daycare could lower property values. 3 people brought up the lack of a nearby playground for kids to go to. And 1 person said this.
When the season comes in the autumn or spring, there is a bears basically scavenging for the food, and it's not happening just in the nighttime, it's happening in the daylight, in the middle of the day. So safety issue with 20 people walking roped one to each other on the street and meeting the bear.
Parking, property values, possibilities of bears. Now, councillors didn't agree with all of the claims.
I don't believe property values are going to drop. I don't believe the bears are going to eat the children.
But that councillor still voted against the daycare. So did 4 others. And every single one of them cited the turnout at the public hearing.
We have not had that many people out at a public hearing for quite a long time. And I think that says a lot about what is taking place.
But how many people actually showed up to that public hearing in question? 9 people. Now, you can argue what this says about the public hearing process. You can argue what it says about how Port Coquitlam's political culture is normally calm. But the only thing you can say definitively, for sure, is those 5 councillors definitely valued the opinions of those 9 people. Justin McElroy, CBC News, Vancouver.